Plekanec holding it in. Plekanec in behind the Buffalo net. He chases after it in the corner again. Swings it back to the point. Markov on the other side to Emelin with a shot. The rebound. But it's tipped off into the corner. Ennis. Conacher's got it again. And slides it over in front of his own net, and now Ennis comes to center with a pass back to Conacher. Conacher slipping in over the line, going to the outside. He's trying to get it in front, and it goes around into the corner again. And Conacher gets nailed back.
But he's got to use that speed as much as possible, especially when he's on that line with Ennis and Stafford.
Markov got it ahead, in over the line. The shot. Enroth makes the stop, and it's steered back into the corner. Eller still with the puck, then gets checked, and it slides out to center. And Stafford races after it. Stafford cutting it on, goes backhand right on. And the goaltender Tokarski makes the save. Weber, right through the middle it goes. Taken away by Ennis. Ennis pulling away from his check, gets in over the Montreal line. Here's Ennis. Stafford trying to shovel it in front, but Ennis was taken down. Ennis chasing after it for Desharnais, and it's tapped back in the other direction. Conacher racing after the puck. Here's Conacher, didn't get a shot away, cleared it out in front, but it comes off the boards. McBain ripped one that doesn't get through. And first period, Galchenyuk dropped it back. Subban whipped it in, tipped around to the board, but not out. And Etienne's holding it in. It comes back to the point. Markov to Subban. He takes a shot. That one is stopped by Enroth and picked up now by Buffalo Sabres. Use offer code SABRES. Ennis getting it over the line. He drops it back for McBain. McBain fends off a check. Got it around to Ennis again. Out in front. Tried to jam it in the short side. Another whack at it. But it's knocked down by Tinordi and dribbled down the ice into the Buffalo end. That jumps up in the air. Broken up. Got in over the line. Galchenyuk dropped it back. Desharnais on a backhand. And he dribbled it right in the goal crease. Scored! Jammed into the net by Weiss. And the Canadiens take the lead.
Have Weiss in front of the net. 22. They're going to work their way to here. The puck was bouncing a little bit. You see it into his skates. His hand goes down to the ice. And I think maybe that's what they're questioning. Two things. Was it kicked in, or did he use his hand to push it in?
The play is under review.
But I think in both cases that puck got over the line before he was able to do either.
Yeah, well, he did.
After reviewing the play, the call on the ice stands. Good goal.
Cross ice, that's broken up. And away goes Conacher down the wing. Conacher in over the line. He rubs it back to Stafford. Stafford with a give and go. Stafford around behind the net, worked it out in front, the shot right on. And grabbed and held by Tokarski as Kotkov jammed around behind the net. Emelin got it ahead, taken away to center. Plekanec, he got it in over the line. Here's the shot right on. Emerald to save the rebound. They score! On the rebound, Plekanec taps it home, and the Canadiens with a 2-0 lead.
Talked about you got to turn it up. Take a look here. This puck goes off Chad Ruhwedel. As he turns, he's got his man all the way back to the net. You're going to see him right there. It's going to go right off his right leg or foot and knock it into the net. And you see him when he comes back to the bench. He was not happy about it. He realized what happened there. And Jonas Enroth did also.
And I don't think Plekanec is going to get credit with it. I don't think he even touched it. And went off the leg and all the way down into the Buffalo end. Moan chasing after it, along with McBain. Moan feeds it behind the net, goes all the way into the corner to Prost. And he tried to jam it in the short side. And we got another little tussle. Steered it in over the line. Emelin got it back to Markov. And out to Gallagher. Gallagher slipping it in over the line for a year. Gets hit by Ristolainen. Volkov keeping it in. Markov sends it along to Pacioretty. Pacioretty goes to the hash marks. Back to the point. Markov plus one and kicked away by Enroth and all the way out to center ice. Subban, and then Conacher dropped it back, but he did so right onto the stick of the Canadiens. He'll work it deep into the corner. Bodies tumbling everywhere. Eller takes a shot, and that's gathered in and held by Enroth.
Now our New York
Gallagher puts on the brakes, ripped it wide of the net, comes around to the boards and taken back by McBain, who gets it on to Weber. Up ahead, not out of the zone. Gallagher keeping it in. Here's out in front now for Briere. And it's scooped around on the wall, still not out of... You can read him like a book.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Here's Ehrhoff. Getting it back. D'Agostini flipping it across ice. Quick shot right on. Tokarski will hang on to it. That ad, Konopka couldn't get his stick on it. Tipped around and kept alive by Buffalo for Konopka. Konopka's backhand right in front of the net. Ellis hammered away at it. Cleared back in along the boards again. He got it ahead. Clubbed in by Delorier. Tokarski flipped it back into the corner again. And the Sabres keeping it in there. Front of the net, Delorier shot right on. And Tokarski makes the save, and Delorier took a high stick from Eller right in the face. Probably didn't expect that he'd be on the ice, but he is now. Back to the point, Emelin shot right on, and Lewin makes the save and hangs on to it.
Well,
Welcome to the NHL.
You're right.
Kalinder. He got it on the center ice. Ennis tried to get away. Up for Stafford. Give and go to Ennis. He cleared it. He hit the side of the net. Ennis going after it again, but it's tapped round in it. Chips it around behind the net. Long it goes for Delorier. Delorier sending it across ice. D'Agostini. D'Agostini turning in the corner looking for the trailer. The shot right on by Kalinder. Kalinder keeping it in. Got wing. And on to center ice to Desharnais. Back for Pacioretty. Pacioretty drifted it behind the net. Ehrhoff getting it back. His long pass to center, picked up by Hudson, in over the line, and got checked by Bouillon at the last second. Foligno flinging around. He's still got the puck. And now tries to work it down low and does. Subban slips it in behind the net and carries on into the corner. Back to the point. Barkov's blast is right on, and Lewin snares it and hangs on to it.
Well,
Hudson brings it in over the line, rips it around behind the net. Foligno couldn't catch up with it. Pacioretty starting back. Pacioretty drops it off, cleared across ice, and the shot by Panik is fired wide of the net. Trying to get away from Kalinder, left it there. Lewin kicks it away, and it's sent up to center ice. Buffalo 3-on-2 coming back. On to Stafford. Takes his shot at the goalpost. Rebound. Bounces back into the corner. Hold it in and head off on a change. And then Conacher mixing it up with Prust on the way to the bench, and they grapple. And now Prust drops him and starts throwing some punches. This all came on a line change. Right goes in and chases in after it with Markov. That'll go around into the corner. Kept alive, back to the point. Ruedel comes in across ice. Quick shot by Ehrhoff. It's tapped back into the corner again. And sending it up on the wing. That goes down the ice. Sabino icing. Lewin comes out to play it around behind the net. It's rifled across ice, and chasing after it is Weber. He gave it right in front of the net, but it's taken back again by McBain. On to Holtz, so he doesn't go in on the offside. To Emelin. Got it up on the wing. Galchenyuk gets it in deep. Sabres with a pass ahead. Gunned across ice, brought in by D'Agostini. And D'Agostini got hit by Emelin. Hit it in front. That's broken up. Pacioretty's after it again. Sending it back to the point. Prust carrying on. Prust guides it in behind the net. They try to jam it out in front, but it's broken up and picked up by Hudson, who's got a breakaway. Hudson walking in on goal. Shoots, and he shot it wide of the net. He tried to dink the goaltender and shot it wide. Now Foligno couldn't get his shot away. And D'Agostini left it there, and the shot by Delorier is tipped wide. Round on the boards. Pacioretty can't get it out. And it goes back into the corner to Subban. He got it to the other side, and Delorier took a run, came right in front of the net, and it's fired just wide by D'Agostini. There's the parking behind the net. Conacher couldn't get it out in front. Slapped around on the boards to the blue line, held in, not free. The shot came across ice to McBain. McBain fed it right beside the net, came out in front, comes to the blue line. Shot comes around on the boards. Ehrhoff trying to keep it in. He gunned it across ice, and time is going to run out.
Now, once again, the Sabres not able to generate any type of offense. Early in this game, got a couple of goals on them, not able to battle back. But they're just going to have to battle through it and find a way to start generating the offense.